Hi, welcome to Mommas and Manny's. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications, and definitely share this with another mama that is still looking for things to do during the 100 days of self-care. But first, we're going to go ahead and start off with our quote. I think this one is almost like a mantra, our motivational mantra. It is from Sarah Dessen. She is the author of Along for the Ride. The quote says, "In the summer, the days were long, stretching into each other. Out of school, everything was on pause and yet happening at the same time. This collection of weeks when anything was possible." So she is giving a brief description of what summer looks like and what it feels like, maybe in her family or, in the past in her life when she was younger. But guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's mama time, we're going through days 52 to 58. Day 52 is try dance workouts. You can definitely do that online, like virtual with other moms. If you know some moms that go to the gym, you guys can head over to the gym if you have a membership for the same place. Or if you actually want to do this in person, do it like at the park or something like that. This is a great idea to try a dance workout together. Day 53, join a beginner fitness challenge. There are plenty of them. You can do like a 30-day hard challenge. They have 40 days, 75 days. Those challenges are great. Or even if you want to just kind of cut it back and keep it simple, you could possibly do like a 15-day challenge that includes going out and walking for 30 minutes a day, like 15 in the morning and then 15 in the evening. Next, we have day 54, attend a Pilates class with friends. This is actually a good one too. If you wanted to make this like a weekend challenge as far as Pilates, yoga, even the dance class that we just talked about in day 53, that's great to do. There are so many Pilates and yoga studios out there, easy to find. Most of them definitely have weekend hours. So if you're only available during the weekend, or if you can only have a babysitter for your kids on the weekend, that's something great to do. You can definitely set that one up virtually. I'm sure there are plenty of yoga or Pilates teachers that are willing to do early morning classes. Let's see. Day 55 is go roller skating. This is a great one. I think I talked about this a few years ago when I went back to my hometown. My girls were asking to go skating. They asked to go skating here in Atlanta where we live at. But the issue with that is some of the skating rings are so expensive. And it can really add up if I'm trying to take the two of them plus me and my husband. It can add up, especially since the girls at the time didn't know how to skate. So what we ended up doing was, I think my mother-in-law about 2 or 3 years ago, she bought the girls like the clip-on skates that go on the bottom of your shoes, but they used to wear Crocs and those clip-on skates did not fit Crocs. So of course we decided not to do that, but it was great for them to practice. Like it fit, but it's not a good fit to where it feels like they're actually skating. They did more of kind of like scooting. Still worked out, give them the idea of the motions of skating, but not the full feeling of skating. So the first time we went, they did that, had a great time, no problem. The second time, I'm trying to think, I think my mother-in-law, did we buy them skates? But somehow they got skates maybe like a year or two after that. And they enjoyed the real skates. They were actually able to skate outside in our carport. I think we took the skates up to my mom's house when we went home for Christmas. So they were able to skate outside. My parents actually have I guess not really a bigger carport, but they can move their cars out and then give them like a lot of space to skate. So next, day 56 is have a move your body accountability thread. That's something great to do, especially because I think the last two, so probably like day 50 up until maybe day 60 is about movement and moving your body. So the accountability thread does help with these days, especially if you want to continue this through past the summer challenge. You want to go into fall, especially winter. The accountability thread is a great idea. That way you can kind of say, hey, has everybody done their workout, go skating, Pilates, whatever that looks like. You can really keep track of that on the thread. Of course, that's something you can do virtually. Next, we have train for a 5K together. I think this is a great idea. In the summer, going into fall, basically before winter starts and it gets cold, it's running season. I did not know that. I talked about early in the summer where I did the Peachtree Road Race, and just getting ready for that. You get ready basically at the end of spring into the early part of summer. The weather is a lot better. Of course, on 4th of July, it can be hot, sticky, humid. But now in the summer, early fall, late fall is the time for running. So training for a 5K is a really great idea. A 5K is 3.1 miles. It's a great way to start. Like for beginners, it's something you can really train for. Like they have plenty of couch to 5Ks that you can do. That's a quick Google search. If you want to do a little bit longer, you can definitely do that too. So a lot of people actually walk or run 5Ks. I just wanted to put that in there. If you're like, oh no, I don't want to run, you can definitely walk it. The final day for this week is day 58. Take a family stroller walk meetup. I know there's a mom group here in the area that I live in, and I apologize, I cannot remember the name of the group, but I know they do like stroller aerobics. So the biggest thing when you have young kids, a lot of times is people don't want to keep young kids, especially if you have like the really needy kids, like under a year, under 6 months, where you kind of have to hold them, always watch them, things like this. This is a great idea to have a family stroller walk meetup. If you just want to do you and your kids, that's great. Even if you want to, take other mamas out of it and do like your whole family, that's something good too, like your immediate family or your extended family. That way everybody can get up, get moving. This is something great you can do in the morning, especially on the weekends, or even if you want to have a meetup group and do kind of like after dinner or after school. That one is something really good you can do in person. I probably wouldn't recommend that one virtually. Maybe you can do it like if you guys are on FaceTime, if you set a time limit, say, hey, everybody meet up at 5 o'clock on FaceTime. We're going to do our stroller walk. You can definitely do that as well. So for days 52 to 58, we have try dance workouts together. You can do that online or in person. Day 53, join a beginner fitness challenge. That's something great you can do as well. You can definitely look that up on social media, Google. Day 54, attend a Pilates class with friends. Day 55, go roller skating. Day 56, have a move your body accountability thread to really wrap all this section of movement and fitness together and keep everyone on track. Then we have day 57, train for a 5K together. Day 58, take a family stroller walk meetup. And that's something you can do in person, or you can do that virtually. Either one, whichever one makes sense to you. So remember to like, share, hit the bell for notifications. Make sure you are definitely going back over the full 100 days. Right now, we're just on day 58. So if you need to catch up, if you want to repeat something, you can definitely do that. We would love to hear your feedback. So leave a comment. Definitely join us on Patreon so we can see what we're doing and really create a community of moms where we can do things together, especially if you're thinking, like I said, I think day 50 to 60, they are about movement and fitness. And I know sometimes that's one of the things that really stops people from working out. They don't have that accountability partner. They don't have that person to meet up with. So these days are great. You don't have any excuses. You can do them virtually, in person. If you have a walking trail or just a sidewalk around your house, you can definitely do that as well. So keep us up to date. Follow us on social media at Mommas and Mannies on everything. And as always, remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish.